All right, guys. So good morning. Got to get some salt for the water softener. Probably my least favorite thing to do as a homeowner, I'll be honest with you. If you guys don't know, or have to deal with putting salt in your water softener, it's a little bit of a pain. A little bit. We go through probably 6 bags every few months, but it helps out a ton. But I'll also admit this stuff is getting outrageous. So I just got 6 bags and it was like 70 something bucks. So got my seatbelt on real quick. I wanted to say thank you for all of the nice comments in yesterday's video. We are still all sick. I'm probably like 90%. Like, I woke up this morning feeling a lot better, but I went to sleep at 7 p.m. last night. Let me turn that heat off. Went to bed at 7 p.m. and didn't get out of bed this morning until roughly probably close to 10. Longest I've probably slept in probably 10 years, I'd say, other than probably the last time I was sick. I'll be honest with you, TQ is laid out and she is sick as a dog. Sean Boy is sick as well. And Miley's still going strong as of now. Yeah, it's just head colds. We all three have the exact same thing. Burning in the throat, sinus pressure, and yeah, just congestion. But thank you all for that. So 2 at a time, 40 pounds a piece. Gonna make 3 trips to the basement. So down here in my basement, for some of you that don't have basements, basically it's about 6 to 8 feet typically below the ground. So on the other side of this wall here is dirt and outside of our home. And yeah, it's basically underneath of your house. I know some of you have crawl spaces or like flat pads. Here in Ohio, a lot of the homes have basements. And this is an old basement. It's from the 50s. And yeah, this is where the water system is. So what we do is come in here. So I like to put them up on here and I hold on to that handle part. And then just like we used to do bag salt, and there you have it. It's just basically salt pellets. And the water comes through here and it softens it up. Now I will say those little plastic handles are phenomenal for transport, loading, everything else. So all right, egg collection time. And then I'm gonna get some other stuff down here real quick. So let's see how many there is. I pulled out like 36 yesterday, so. Oop. Whoa. Boom. So let's go ahead and count them. We got 4 plus 5 is 9. We got 11, 13, 14, 16, 18. We'll go 20, 22, 24, 25. Some of these babies are laying twice a day or just late in the afternoon. So let's go ahead and get them real quick. No complaints here. We actually just sold our first batch of eggs. We sold 8 dozen, 6 of them to our ladies from the softball team, and then a few dozen to the neighbors actually. And we still have plenty for ourselves, obviously. And just in case you're wondering, we do try to give the eggs to the neighbors for free because our birds do go into their lawn and eat their bugs and everything, but they completely refuse to take them for free. They always pay. And I know some of you were asking about the colors, and really it comes down to the different breeds that we have and what they lay. So some of them are like a really pretty green, Sometimes they're like a bluish, different shades of green. Sometimes they're like a really light pink like that. And then occasionally we'll get some white ones as well, but for the most part, they're all different colors. Some chickens will actually lay a red egg, multiples of colors, like almost Easter eggs, but they are absolutely delicious. But we're starting to get a little bit too messy on our egg collection. See that? Which, if you're gonna store them, you wanna leave them just like this, okay? So they actually have a protectant on them naturally. So if you take them in the house right now and you wash them all off, you actually wash that off, and then the egg won't stay as good as long. So you want to leave them just like this until you're getting ready to use them or very close to it. We'll typically wash a dozen off, and then we'll put them in the refrigerator, and we'll use them and then just continue on and on and on. So that's how we do it. Nothing like fresh eggs from your very own chickens. All right, so I got up in there and cleaned it out, moved some stuff around real quick. I didn't realize when I went to climb in, it was on the board that we have here, and I flipped you guys backwards into the grass, so didn't get any of that. People ask us a lot of times, are raising chickens easy? And I won't say it's hard. It's like any animal or a baby or anything. You gotta take care of them. You gotta water them. You gotta feed them. You gotta change their bedding. It takes work, guys. It's like anything. Ooh, what did you see? Ugh. So there you have it, nice and cleaned out. We use the deep compost method. So they basically build it up in layers and do a lot of the work for us. There's a bit of a ammonia smell. That's mainly from the pee, their urine, and the poop mixture. But yeah, I got a few little maintenance spots here I want to fix along the walls where they've tore it down. And we'll get some new bedding in here. So we got about 2.5 wheelbarrows out of here. It's gonna go really good with our compost pile. All right, so I got their roosting spots up in there. Now we just gotta get them some bedding. All right, so making an emergency run to TSC real quick. I literally have 22 minutes before they close, and it's about 15-20 minutes from my house. And long story short, I totally forgot. I took the straw out of the garage and we took it to the property when we did the straw around the cement columns there, you know, whenever, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, had to put it down so they wouldn't freeze and all of that stuff. So yeah, I cleaned it all out and I went to get my straw and I'm like, oh yeah, don't have any more. So running to get that real quick. I'm hoping I can get there before they close. They would be fine for the night, but yeah, I'll tell you guys what, keep TQ in your thoughts and prayers for sure. She has not got out of the bed all day long. I got her some medicine. I'm gonna go get her some more medicine, and just try to get her going on the right track. She's just whooped, honestly. No strength, no will to want to get out of the bed. I did get her up for a little bit. She tried to eat some soup. She really wasn't feeling it. And she did drink a few bottles of water. No throwing up or anything like that. Just complete exhaustion. I mean, complete exhaustion. Like I'm like talking to her like, hey, you want to get up, you know, move around a little bit? And she's just not wanting to move really whatsoever. She talked to me for a couple seconds and back to sleep. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on her. She does not have a fever. None of us have ran a fever. Just simply no strength and no real will to want to get out of the bed right now, and it's 6:39 at night. So yeah, keeping your guys' thoughts and prayers for sure. I'm feeling a lot better right now. I still won't say 100%. This afternoon, after I made the initial video getting the salt, I kind of went downhill for a little bit myself. So I was thinking, you know, I was heading back to being really sick, and then I ate something, I drank a little bit, and boom, I feel pretty good. I'd say probably about 90% again. But yeah, man, it's just one of them little bugs running through the house right now. I made it. Check this out, though. I've never seen a bell straw like this before. It's actually a full bell, but they compressed it. So that should be exciting whenever I go to open it up. I've only ever seen it with twine. He's like, yeah, they started going like this so it wouldn't make messes in people's cars. I'm like, well, I guess if it didn't have a rip there, it probably wouldn't have made any mess in TQ's car. But convenience. I'll tell you what, it came with a convenience price too. Lucky I'm desperate. I normally get it at a local place. Back here at the house, I'm kind of curious of what this is going to do when I cut it. That stuff's got some pressure. I might wait till I get out back to do that one. So glad we put those lights around the coop so they're motion censored. Because believe it or not, that fox is still around. I caught him on camera yesterday. Hey girls. You guys probably can't see him. What you guys doing? I gotta move some stuff in here. They knocked one of the boards down. Get some straw in here though. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say they got some pressure on that. All right, got them all locked. I had to catch a couple real quick. I thought I hit record, but I didn't. Anyways, gotta get this put away in the garage. Yeah, took a little longer than I thought, but all right, guys. So it's the next morning. Probably not gonna have many eggs just yet. It's about noon. Yeah, not as bad as I thought. We got one. Looks like 8. Heck yeah. So a ton of my video didn't turn out. Ooh, that one was just laid right there. This one's still warm. So a ton of my videos didn't turn out for this. And unfortunately, that's the sign of having GoPros. So one of the videos I made that didn't turn out was I was talking about the Predator. And he's figured out a couple spots to get in. Luckily, he only comes late at night. So the coop is completely closed up, so he can't get to him. But I wanted to show you the bedding as well. And that Predator is a fox. He's a red fox. I actually caught him on camera. I'll show you guys just around the corner here. I'm gonna try to back up here real quick, guys. I just saw a red fox. Oh, there he goes. Look at him go. Better stay away from my chickens. But he comes around. We catch him on camera around the house too occasionally. But we've been lucky. He has not caught them out and about. And he doesn't really come around during the day. I just gave him a bunch of scraps, grapes, and carrots and stuff we had. So yeah, we've been pretty fortunate that he hasn't caught any of them during the day. I think honestly the dogs keep him away, or at least keep him honest, because we only ever see him late in the day around here or at nighttime on the cameras. But I was going to show you guys as well because I made another really good video that didn't turn out. And that was up here at the compost pile. Let me set my eggs here. Still sick as a dog, guys. Currently Monday afternoon. And kind of just going up and down, like honestly like a roller coaster. But it's, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So anyways, the chickens have been in here. And they've been basically making a mess out of everything that I put here yesterday. But I wanted to show you guys because I dug down in here yesterday to show you our compost pile. And we've been working on this. Let me get through all their chicken poop I just put here. We've been working on this pile now for probably close to 2 years. And if you guys remember, it all started with a big old mountain of leaves. Then we've added mulch to it, grass clippings. I got some of those salt blocks up in here, and then we just continually add to it. So we got probably about a 4-foot layer of just really, really beautiful, I mean, absolutely gorgeous, dark, rich soil here now, guys. And yeah, I can't wait to add this to our garden. And this is just going to be some good stuff. So this is what we do. The chickens will do their thing. I'll let them do this for about, I don't know, a week or so. And then I'll come in. I'll add some leaves to it. And what I do is I keep a pile separate. So I got a pile of leaves up here I'll add to it. I got some mulch here that I'll add to it. Just from old jobs. And basically all we're doing is creating like a lasagna layer. So, you know, just adding it up. We'll put our fruits and vegetables in here. The things that the chickens won't eat. And yeah, I mean, it's just this whole thing, guys, like this whole entire pile. Once you get through, I showed you this yesterday, but yeah, once you get through here, I mean, we have about a foot deep of just beautiful, I mean, beautiful soil, guys. And this is what we were trying to achieve from the get-go. And now finally, you know, 2 years later, we're starting to get the fruits of our labor. And we'll probably take this to the property. I'll probably load it up if we do at the property this year, or if we do the garden here, wherever we do, we're going to use this here though. So yeah, so I'm sure you guys can kind of hear my breathing is a bit challenged, I guess you could say. And simply, guys, it's just the whole nasal congestion and head congestion, and this 1 hour I feel like I'm going uphill and I'm, you know, perfectly clear and fine, and then next hour it's kind of like, oof, just wiped out again and no energy and sick as a dog again. And we took these emergency pack things from the store I got last night, and they seem to help, but definitely an up and down hill ride. Still no fevers or anything to really, you know, draw our concern. Yeah, but it's raining pretty good. Gonna continue raining. They said we got some severe storms coming late this evening, and then it looks like we might get some of that white fluffy stuff towards the end of this week. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video. Just sick as a dog, guys, trying to stay productive. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. Talk to you later. TQ up. Peace. Bye.